Hello, my name is Laura, and I'm one of the co-founders of brand SWIMBE. And because lately we are seeing more and more people visiting our webpage, and we are receiving emails from people that they're not speaking Latvian, we decided to make a small video also in English about ourselves, what we are and what we do. So this is a little intro about our brand and our company. So our social enterprise is called Swimwear. But the brand name we use is SWIMBE. And our company was established 3 years ago. So we are already more than 3 years working with this idea. And we are just two young girls from Latvia, Laura and Elena. And our main social mission at this point of our business idea is to reduce plastic and textile waste. But it all started 3 years ago as a very personal problem when I just couldn't find anything myself in the stores. I was walking around stores for days and also visiting web shops. And I came to the conclusion, if you don't look like this or you don't feel like this, the option for you to buy something is actually very narrow. And then I invited Elena and we started to explore this fashion industry in more details. What kind of fabrics are used? What is the impact on the environment? And are there any more sustainable options? How employees are being treated? And what is fashion's look on what is beautiful women? So from a personal problem that I couldn't find a swimwear for myself, this idea grew into something so much bigger. And during this process of education ourselves, we found out what fast fashion is doing to the environment. Also, we came across plastic pollution and microplastic that I will touch a bit later. And we thought that we could do something about that. And the good news is that there are options out there, and we are using fabric that is made sustainably from regenerated plastic waste. That could include plastic bottles, old carpets, or old fishing nets. This fabric is made in Italy in company Carvico, and by using also one of the fabric we use is made from this yarn, econyl yarn, that is made from fishing nets, including ghost nets. So nets that are just swimming in seas and oceans and killing marine life. And that there are NGOs that are taking these nets out and giving them as a raw material for fabric manufacturing. And then we buy this fabric and add the value to the fabric by making our swimwear. At the very beginning, we didn't plan to make everything, all the manufacturing process ourselves. We just had an idea that we will outsource everything. But unfortunately, fashion industry is not really interested in personalized garments. The smallest order amount that we got was 300 pieces in one color or design and in one size. So that was not really according to our philosophy, because we don't want to make garments that we don't know that will really sell. So we don't want to make more waste. So we decided to change our business plan completely and to make a workshop ourselves. And it made our business idea, this implementation phase of our business idea, it added basically at least 1 year to our idea. But now we have a workshop. It is located in Valmiera city in Latvia. And we are buying also fabric only in color white, because we are using sublimation technique that allows us to color this fabric in a water-free system in any color or any design according to our client order. So this is one added value. If you have your own workshop, you can decide how the manufacturing process and what raw materials and what systems will be used. So this is the added value, of course. And this allows us to buy, as I said, fabric only in white. So that means that we don't have to buy all colors of fabric and keep them in our stock without knowing, again, will they be sold or no, and again, without making new waste. And at the end of the day, all this that our fabrics and this workshop is allowing us to make this custom-made swimwear that we are making 100% personalized according to every order, made to measure system. So, and it is really made sustainably. We can vouch for that. We are using the best methods there are at this moment. And also we are practicing zero waste manufacturing process. From our cut-offs, we are making headbands or scrunchies, or we are making these bags where we put our swimwear in when we send this garment to our client. And if there is something left over, we are also donating it to the local NGO so they can use it in their activities also. But from one side, we can ask, is it all done? It looks and sounds that we have figured it all out, but of course, there is so much to do. And we need to foster and encourage our suppliers to look for more sustainable options, not just concerning fabric, but also thinking about the sublimation pigments or threads or other materials that are being used during the manufacturing process of a swimwear, because it's not just the fabric. Of course, it's the largest part, but it's not the only one. And unfortunately, many of these additional materials are not made sustainably at this moment in the world. The second thing is microplastics. We are the first company in Latvia, and as far as I know, also in Baltics, definitely, maybe in Europe, that has given its products for testing on microplastic pollution. And the results show that the largest part of microplastic pollution comes in the first wash, around 56%. So that means actually that it's basically good news, because that means that we can take responsibility and we can do the first wash in a specific algorithm at our workshop. And that's what we are doing. We are washing each swimwear before giving it to our customer, and we are collecting microplastic as many as possible, but we still need to improve the system and add some layers to it to collect even more and more. So this microplastic issue is still on the table. Also, in the world, there's still no solution for mixed fabrics. Actually, at the moment, if you buy something that is mixed cotton and polyester and so on, it's a dead end, because there is no system how to divide these materials for using them again, to use them again. So it's a one-way street, and we are fostering and encouraging scientists and laboratories to work on this issue, because nowadays mostly we have mixed fabrics. And also, if you buy some garment, choose, if it's possible, single thread, a single material, because then it really can be used again. Also, as I said, we are using every bit of the fabric possible, but still in the manufacturing process, there can be some textile waste. It's just inevitable. And the question is what to do with it. And unfortunately, at this moment in Latvia, everything just goes to the landfill. That is not really sustainable, because it's, at the end of the day, it is plastic if we think about synthetic fabric. So it will just stay in the landfill for hundreds of years. So at this moment, we are fostering possible solutions. We are talking with stakeholders, with waste collectors and other manufacturers. Maybe we could solve this issue by giving our cutoffs for heat or energy production. So we need to solve this thing also. Next, we want to encourage this ghost net collection in Baltic Sea region. Unfortunately, at this moment, it's not happening in Baltic Sea, and we are now trying to understand how this could happen, at least this year in a test version, so we can see how it's going and how much does it cost and how we can make the system work, because we would like to clean up the Baltic Sea also. And the last thing, of course, is the price. because our price point inevitably is a bit higher than, for example, fast fashion. And we just can't compete with fast fashion, with huge corporations that don't pay their employees and outsource everything in Asia and so on. So we are on a daily basis, we are elaborating and telling why our prices are like they are. And each time that you are going and buying something in the fast fashion brand, you are voting for their philosophy that just make today and throw out tomorrow. So we are advocating to change this and to support small brands, ethically made garments and local brands, and avoid fast fashion as much as possible. But we will not stop. We will carry on our mission, because we want to make as many people happy in swimwear as possible. We want to make swimwear that really looks good and feels good on every shape or size, and also that is made sustainably. So we will carry on our mission despite all the challenges that we have. Thank you for your attention. And if you have any further questions, just write to us via email. You can visit our webpage, it's swimbe.lv, or find us in Facebook or Instagram. So just feel free to contact us and we will reply on all the questions. And yes, we are shipping abroad, also outside Latvia. We are still in the choosing process for the carrier and the payment system, but still the order can be placed and we can send you an invoice and send also the garment abroad outside Latvia. So everything is possible. Just let us know. Thank you.